Hello YouTubers, welcome back to GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair with a new video. This morning I'm working on a 2008 Nissan Armada with a 5.6 V8 four-wheel drive automatic, and had a couple of issues. One is the thermostat housing is actually leaking. Okay, it's cracked. These things are plastic, so over time with the heat they're prone to crack. So we're gonna fix that, and at the same time we're going to replace the thermostat. So anyhow, this should be a pretty easy procedure. Unfortunately, I ordered the parts, and when they got here I got a thermostat and the new housing but no gasket. Imagine that. So I have to call back and order a new gasket. But anyhow, in the meantime, let's get this thing going so we can just get into the repair. So what you guys gonna need first is gonna be a socket or wrench, 10mm to remove those two right here on top of it. One. Let me remove those this other way. I might lose them. And before I continue, before I forget, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, share the video. Hopefully this can help you to save some money and do your repair yourself. So that'd be great. Yeah, that part got really stuck into it. Somebody else broke the other part, the other piece. So that's why you guys have to be careful with those things. Anyhow, thermostat, like I said, I showed earlier, is right here underneath the throttle body. So we don't necessarily need to remove the throttle body. You can work around it if you want to. So, but I'm gonna show how to just remove this part. I mean the intake tube. So let me set the camera so you guys can have a better angle. Get what I need. Okay, so first what you need is going to be a flathead screwdriver. Loosen them up, clamps. One, two. Next we're going to need some pliers to remove this hose clamps so we can slide the hose. Here. There you go. Now I want to make sure we break the hose loose. Sometimes it can get very brittle if they do crack, or you can break something. And again, if you break it, you have to buy it. Stuck there. There you go. Nice. This hose is very, very hard and tight. Check my camera because it looks like it wants to tilt. That is no good. There it is. It's broken loose. It's broken loose. Now we're not gonna move those hoses. We gotta put those clamps back. Now from here, we should have enough. Look at this. Huh. This kind of looked like a fan blade. Let's find out. Yep. Look at that. It's broken. Wow. Amazing. Really, I never see something like this. All of them. Yeah, the customer was complaining that he had some vibration, some sort of. When I moved the vehicle, it felt like it was the engine mount. And actually, I tested, and the driver's side engine mount was bad. So you can feel the engine jumping off place. And what I mean by that, for some people don't know, put it on gear and you accelerate so the engine move. So that's what I was feeling. But this is the fan blade. So now, because this is broken, now the fan blade, when it rotates, is out of balance. So what's happening there? So all that extra vibration is going to go right through the engine, and obviously the more RPMs or the more acceleration, the faster the vehicle goes, the more you're going to feel it. So that's what he was complaining last night about it when they drop it. Interesting. So we're gonna fix this first, and we're gonna go from there. The next thing, also, I noticed that that shiny part that is the fan clutch is fairly new, so somebody was there, and I really don't know what happened, but we're gonna make it right. Now the next thing is a 12mm socket here. You can use a long socket, a ratchet, extension, whatever you have there. And I already have the pan over there, so I can just collect the coolant, so that way it doesn't go into the ground and pollute. That's no good. So let's get to it. That is just weird. Okay, so I'm gonna be making a little bit of noise here. So 12mm. Don't lose the bolts. Let me actually remove the clamp right now, because other way it's gonna be maybe a little bit harder when it's loose. I don't know. There is. It's nice. Now let's break this thing loose. There it is. Okay, we don't have to fight it later. Yeah, I just adjust it. Right there, that is the source. So when it heat up, it's a hairline crack, and from there it just goes down. You can see it leaks right into the, on top of the water pump. Very good. Now we're going to use pliers. And we're gonna look at the thermostat. Look at that, stock open. Now that I have the thermostat here, I want to mention that the other complaint of the customer was that they check engine lights on with a code P0128. So we said that the temperature of the vehicle is below what it's supposed to. So that is the issue here, because this got to stop open. Why? Could be defective, could be because it was running low on coolant, so it overheated, and that's why this one opened up to just because the temperature got too hot. Could have been, yes. I don't know. I didn't hear anything from that. That would be my assumption anyway. So we're going to replace this, and the reason again I didn't mention it is because I needed to remove the housing because it was leaking. And at the same time, I'm gonna put a new thermostat. I'm never gonna reuse the same one. No, if you have to, just remove the housing. I put both new and new gasket and move on. So anyhow, so this is the source of the other issue. So we're fixing a coolant leak. We're gonna be fixing a code, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so I gotta wait for the gasket to arrive, and also call the customer and tell them about the fan clutch. So I will stop recording here, and I will show you when I get the parts later. All right, guys, I apologize. My GoPro didn't record the last part of the video. So anyhow, I installed a new thermostat and new thermostat housing. Fill it up with the coolant. Now this is the old one here, and I want to make sure I explain this. Right there you can see like a little nipple there moving freely. So when you're replacing a thermostat, if your thermostat have one of those, make sure that goes all the way to the top, okay, at 12 o'clock. So what that does, when you're adding coolant to the engine or to the radiator, the air obviously is going to rise. Okay, so that air is going to escapade from there, and it's just going to find its way out of to the on top of the radiator, so it can purge or bleed out. Okay, so that's what that is for. So that way it doesn't create a big pocket of air inside the engine block or the engine, and get you overheating problems. Okay, so that's, I want to finish that with that note. I hope you find a value in this video. If you do, please give us a thumb up, leave your comments down below, share the video, and the more important, please subscribe to the channel so we can stay motivated to creating this video, so for somebody somewhere around the world can save money, fix their own car, and do it right the first time. God bless, have a great day, do your best, and forget the rest. See you in the next video.